Our bodies are pretty incredible. And I want to focus on this little tune-up on our pancreas. It's amazing that we don't have to do much, yet everything keeps working 24/7. But if we want it to really work well and last our whole lifetimes, then yoga is the answer for so much of our body, particularly for the pancreas. It's been shown in studies to lower sugar levels in the blood. And of course, when we do our yoga postures, we're going to stretch it, we're going to squeeze it, and we're going to twist it. So let's get started. I'm just sitting in an easy Sukhasana position, and I'm just going to do a little bit of twisting. This warms up the back of your spine. And remember, when you twist, spiral up. Think about your spine spiraling up, 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 and come back to the center. Take a breath in. Exhale, spiral up, turn to the other side. It's good for your kidneys and your adrenals. Okay, so let's start out with Paschimottanasana. Now, I have a little cushion under my butt. This is pretty helpful when we're trying to lean forward. Legs are straight out, and you just want it under the fleshy part of your butt, okay? So that your hips can tilt forward. Flex your feet, and if you're not on a cushion or anything at all, feel your sits bones rooted and grounding down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Lift up out of your waist. Exhale, lengthen and lower. So clearly, this is the squeeze. Now, let me tell you about your pancreas. It's about 18 to 25 centimeters long. That would be about 7 or 9-ish inches. And it's like a squished banana. That would be the shape of it. Okay, so not too big. It's behind your stomach. Let's breathe in one more time. Inhale, exhale. It doesn't matter how far over you're going, you're getting the benefits no matter what position you're in Paschimottanasana. Sitting, forward, bend, squeezing impurities, toxins, and waste. And let me tell you something, 90% of what your pancreas does is help with digestion by secreting different enzymes to help digest fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. But the other 10%, walk your hands back up your legs, is to deal with the level of sugar in your blood. Now that's pretty important. So this is a very important organ. Let's do our twists now and wring out some of the toxins. So we'll do Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes. I'll do the mirror image. Place your left foot outside of your right knee. Flex the foot of the right leg. Interlock your fingers 2 inches below. Pull your torso towards the bent knee. Now, please feel your sits bones grounded and rooted into the floor. Take your left hand, place it behind you to prop yourself up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, twist and turn. Now I've placed my elbow outside of my knee. If that's not available, you can just wrap your arm around. But remember, it's always to spiral up. Lift, lengthen, inhale, exhale. Can you twist just a little bit more? Just a little bit. And the longer we hold a posture, the more benefits. It gives your organ a chance to release the waste, the tension, the stress, the impurities. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, release to the other side. Come back to the center and let's change. So placing now your right foot outside of your left knee and your left leg straight out in front. You're flexing the foot. Interlock your fingers 2 inches below your bent knee and then pull your torso. Lower your shoulders down. Place your right arm behind you to keep yourself nice and tall. Inhale, sweep the other arm up. Exhale, twist. Remember, you're spiraling up through your spine, bringing the elbow to the outside of the knee if that's available, or just grab it with your hand or lock your elbow around depending on how your shoulder feels. Do what's best. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Can you twist a little more or not? Practice with awareness, respect, and compassion for where you are right now. Breathing. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Lovely. And then let's return back to center and just twist over to the other side. Now we're going to stretch our pancreas in Dhanurasana. Now, coming over onto your tummies, Dhanurasana undoubtedly is a demanding posture, but it's excellent for so many parts of your body. Now, in Dhanurasana, if we take our feet to the edges of the mat, it's much easier to take hold of your ankles. Now, having said that, if that is not available to you, only take one ankle, keep the knee directly out behind you, place the other hand in front, and then you're going to just lift the one leg off the floor. You can lift the head too as well, so that you're still getting the stretch into that pancreatic area. All right? If you're able to grab both for bow pose, kick your legs back, lift up. So if you're only doing one side, we'll do the other side in a moment. So it's by pushing, kicking those legs back, that you lift the front of your body off the floor and stretch, not just your pancreas, but your stomach, your liver, your spleen, your intestines, and release. Turn your head to the right side. Let your shoulders melt. Big toes touch, heels splay up. Just take a moment. Back bends are cardiovascularly demanding. So, of course, you have increased your heart rate, increased your circulation, and, of course, all that love for such an important gland. Bring your head back to the center. If you're doing just one leg at a time, do the other one now. If you're doing a Dhanurasana for the second time, remember, if you spread your legs as wide as your mat, it's easier to take hold of your ankles. And then let's everybody kick the legs back or one leg. Lift your chest off the floor. This will be the hardest posture of this tune-up, but it has tremendous benefits for all your organs and glands, your sexual organs and glands, reproductive, and all those precious endocrine glands that work so hard for us. All right, releasing. Now, place your hands underneath your shoulders and just let's push up for a moment into modified child's pose. Knees are wide apart, the tops of the feet are flat. Send your buttocks back. Child's pose helps to release, assists in the release of all the different enzymes that are necessary for the metabolism, digestion of proteins, fats, carbohydrates. And of course, this is a lovely restorative posture. Breathing into your side and your back ribs. It's comforting to your lower back. It's quieting for your mind. And this is another thing. When our bodies are more relaxed and we practice breathing, even meditation. Let's push up. This helps to oxygenate your pancreas, all your organs and glands, and it's just really giving them a little more love. Okay, so Halasana, plow pose. Now, for those of you not comfortable in bringing your legs up over your head, we have some options. You can place a cushion, a bolster, a block under your sacrum, and just get your legs up in the air. Just get comfortable with that. This is also, and then just maybe let them fall back a bit because there's some compression here. And for those who wouldn't mind trying Halasana, we can do half Halasana or the full expression. Whatever you do, be really clear about what your body is capable of right now. Don't push it. That's not what yoga is about. Yoga is about finding a balance of what your body is able. So lift your legs up and over. And just, this is your Ardha. So you can stay right here. You don't have to go any further. There's a great compression here on the pancreas, the stomach, the liver, the spleen, the intestines. Now, organically, just slowly lower the legs over behind your head. Inversions are so great. BKS Iyengar says they're our best friend. And then maybe your toes will touch the floor. Maybe they won't. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're at, you're getting just the right benefits for what you need. So even if you're in Ardha, or if you're doing a supported Halasana with the bolster support underneath your sacrum, I'm going back down into the full expression. You may want to lower your arms to the floor. All depends where you are. You can even interlock your fingers. And then let's slowly release. With control. Ah. And then lower your legs down. Draw your right knee up and bring your left knee up and hug them. A little more love here for those abdominal organs. And then place your hands underneath the backs of your knees. Rock up. Curl your toes under. And slowly roll up to standing. So we're going to do two standing poses. One of them is a Uriana Banda. So this is a powerful exercise, once again, for bringing energy into this core area. So place your hands on your thighs. And it's almost like you were going to sit down. All right, so you should feel your back, lower back should feel very comfortable. You're going to exhale all the air out and inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Now this is going to be your last exhale. You're going to exhale all the air out, and you're going to pull your abdomen as if it were right underneath your rib cage. So all the air has to come out here. Once all the air is out, that's it. You're pulling up. I can't, so I'm pulling up. Did you feel your muscles pull up, tech guy? When you need to breathe in again, stand up. We're going to do this one more time. This is such a powerful exercise. Now, you should probably try to lock Muladhara. So that's kind of like closing the sphincter, that area between the perineum and the sphincter. So that's a lock. Your throat will be locked too. So you're just now concentrating all this incredible energy right in your hara, the battery of your being, where your pancreas is. Okay, so let's try this again. Get comfortable. All right, and breathe in and breathe out. And when you breathe in, really let your belly hang. Be a Buddha. And let's exhale. Last exhale. Last exhale. All the air out. I can't talk with all the air out. But once all the air is out and I stop talking, I'm going to pull my abs up as if I'm pulling them under my rib cage. When you need to breathe, you stand up. Okay, so we'll do one last pose, eagle pose. Now, it's not the top pose, but if we really get into it, we're giving a lot of love, not just to our organs, but all of our joints, all of them. So this is a balanced posture. Take your time. So first of all, give yourself some love by sweeping your right arm under your left and grab your shoulder blades. Okay? Right arm under left, right arm under left. Bring your hands in front. Now, bend over a lot. Because your right arm is under your left, your right leg is going to go over top of your left leg. So balance on the ball of the left foot. And you really need to bend your knees a lot. When you balance, wait for your own inner cue. Focus on something that's not moving. Lift the leg up and try and wrap it around. And sit. And release. Sweep the arms up. Exhale. Bring the left under the right. Grab your shoulder blades, giving a little love. Release. Now, even if your hands don't quite want to be one inside of the other, you can place one behind the other, whatever's working. So now we have our left arm under the right. So now you're going to lift the left leg over top of the right. So take your time, bend the knee a lot. When you're ready, lift the left leg up, wrap it around the right. Even if you fall out, doesn't matter. Try it again. The more you can bend your leg, the easier it is to wrap them around. Smiling, no matter what. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bring your hands into prayer. And bow to your own hearts. And bless you for showing up and giving your love, some love to your pancreas. Namaste.